3.0 Utilize the WESS. This TLO will contain the following ELOs. Assemble the WESS components. Set up and power on the WESS. Assemble the WESS components. Note: M176 simulators must be obtained from the Ammunition Supply Point, ASP. To assemble the WESS, place the WESS platform with attached magazine on the ground. Ensure the power switch on the WESS platform is in the off position. Connect the 10-pin connector of the trigger cable adapter to the RS485 in J1 charger port on the WESS platform. Connect the 10-pin female receptacle of the trigger cable adapter to the 10-pin male connector of the RS485 cable. Slide the tube sliding lock away from the center of the WESS magazine to the unlock position. Insert the magazine tubes into the magazine one at a time. Ensure the magazine tube pins, one on each side of the tube, align with the magazine slots. Turn each magazine tube clockwise until the tubes click and lock securely in place. Slide the tube sliding lock toward the center of the magazine to the lock position. Set up and power on the WESS. Warning: personal protective equipment (PPE) must be worn during all operations which involve approaching and flagging within 10 meters (33 feet) of the M176 simulator. Proper PPE includes safety goggles, protective gloves, and hearing protection. Failure to comply may result in injury to personnel. WESS must be set up in an open, unconfined, well-ventilated area with no obstructions over the WESS. Failure to comply may result in injury to personnel. To set up the WESS, find a flat location, not to exceed an 18 degrees horizontal angle behind the mast that is more than 10 meters away. Place the WESS down. Run the cable to the mast operator to configure within a safe range. Rotate both safe armed wheel levers, one on each side of the WESS platform, to the safe green position. Ensuring that your body is not positioned over the installed WESS magazine tubes, grip the side of each tube and pull upward to separate the WESS magazine with tubes from the WESS platform. Place the WESS magazine with the WESS magazine tubes upside down to prepare for loading the M176 simulator. Remove the M176 simulator foam support with the simulators from the PA-19 container. Remove two M176 simulators from the bottom of the simulator foam support. Load the M176 simulators into the WESS magazine. Note: ensure the M176 simulator contacts are facing up and the flat edge of the M176 simulator aligns with the flat part of the magazine. Place the WESS magazine onto the WESS platform. Note: ensure the WESS magazine alignment pin aligns with the WESS platform alignment hole. Once the magazine is in place, ensure the magazine is fully seated prior to rearming the WESS. Rotate both safe armed wheel levers, one on each side of the WESS platform, to the armed red position. To power on the WESS, flip the power switch on the WESS platform to the on position. This starts the arming process. The WESS LED light will remain yellow for 3 seconds and flash red every second for 27 seconds. There will also be a single beep every second for 27 seconds, followed by a long tone lasting 3 seconds. While the WESS is arming, move to mast operator with the trigger box and PA-19 container. Connect the RS485 cable 4-pin connector to the trigger box RS485 port. Notify the mast operator that WESS is ready,
Ready!
and wait for the mast operator to give the fire signal.